Hey, welcome back to. Why did I look off camera? I don't. Been doing this, done this 1,300 times, and I somehow messed that one up. Hi, welcome back to PETEPLAYS. We're playing Vampire Survivors. I can't. Vampire. Can't even talk. Let's just play the game. All right, we don't have enough money to get this big boy yet. Or Arca Ladonna. Weapon cooldown is reduced 5% every 10 levels. I didn't love Pasqualina. Pasqualina felt quite difficult, but got easier. Gains 10% more experience every 5 levels. Yeah, let's start with Imelda. Why not? We're just playing Vampire Survivors. We're having fun. Well, it would be helpful if you would shoot at the things that are coming at you, right? Okay, let's just... There we go. Aims at nearest enemy has a boomerang effect. Ooh. Well, let's try that. Oh, nice. Okay, so it can kind of cover both sides of you, which is nice. Yeah. Excellent. Give me one of those. Axe Rune Tracer passes through enemies and bounces around, or the Fire Wand. I liked the Fire Wand really quite a bit last time. It was very, very good. Did a lot of work for me. I kind of wish it didn't fire... Does it fire the direction opposite of where you're walking, maybe? What if you're standing still? Or am I standing still? Okay. They're kind of coming from this way. Hey, guys. What if I just sort of followed the fireballs? Yeah, get out of here, dude. Maybe, okay, so if I can try to get like one... Oh, yeah! Oh, give me, yes! Give me Bible! More Bible! I got 2 Bible right away. Man, I love Bible. I really do love the Bible. I don't mean to be irreverent or silly. I think the Bible is a wonderful book. Full of a lot of really great things. It's also full of a lot of really messed up things, but, you know, that's how ancient documents be, you know? Oh, boy. Oh, boy! More magic wand, please. Bible, protect me! Why you no protect me, Bible? From Horde of Bat. Ah, darn. Well, this could be going better, that's for sure. Can we find some floor chicken? No, just money. Money's okay, though. Money lets me buy big strong man. I don't know why I've gone into this weird, like talking stupidly, like, or not stupidly, that's not fair. Talking with, like, just really bare syntax. Not like rar, bear, but like B-A-R-E. Ooh, I could have the whip, or I could do more damage with the cross. I think I want to just, I think starting out, I want to just get like lots of different methods of doing damage, and then worry about leveling them up. Try to get those. I'm trying to like be strategic about, yeah, there we go. Trying to be strategic about getting my boomerang to like go at somebody kind of facing me, and then go behind me. Yeah, like that. Yeah. See, I'm trying to do something like that. It's kind of hard. Okay, here we go. Just walk into the fire. Oh, man, took some damage there. That's not what I was trying to do. I mean, clearly I'm not trying to take damage. Just coins. Give me chicken, please. Oh, not these ghouls. Oh, I need the power of the Bible to protect me from the ghouls. Ah! I need the power of the Bible to protect me from the bats. Okay. Nice. Okay, gotta level up. I just more things. Just more things. Right? This is good. Now I'm just... Yes! Coming back, collecting my spoils. That's good. And the nice thing about the knife is I can kind of control it a little bit. It's not super powerful, but like I can kind of use it to plow the road just a little bit. Oh dear, not this one. Okay. Follow the fireballs. Okay. Yeah, if I can just get this level up here. So close, so close, so close. Yes! Give me more whip. There we go. And I'll get my damage up. Okay, there we go. Oh, these green ghouls are the worst. They are so tanky. So what have we got here? We've got green ghouls. I feel like we're recounting like what goes into a bowl of Lucky Charms or something. We've got green ghouls. We've got the bats, we've got the mantises, we've got the big mantises. Yes, chicken for dead. I'm dead. Uh-oh. My alarm's going off. I set that alarm, and I didn't remember that I had it on, and I woke up without it. Okay, ooh. Can I please have... Oh, come on, man. There we go. I'm just trying to get this bag of coins or whatever it was. We're doing okay here. Whoa! Oh! Oh! What did I just do? I don't know what I just got, but it ruled. What is happening? That was incredible. Okay, let's get this. Open the treasure, give me the coin. And I got more ice wand. Another projectile or cooldown reduced. Okay. Level up. Base speed, base area, more projectiles or raise damage. I want more Bible. You know I love Bible. If I can just kind of make it out of here. Yep. Magic wand. Love more magic wand, baby. Oh. Yes! Got to that treasure. Whew. That was close. Give me all the coins. Give me all the coins. Oh, it's so many coins! So many coins. Hello? Okay, my whip base damage is up. Okay, good, good, good. Oh dear. Bibles, come save me. There we go. boy. Okay. I'm trying to... Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to do this boomerang trick where I get it to kind of like... Yeah, like work back across. Yeah, there it is. This is kind of working. I get up, I can't slow down. Okay, now I just need to start collecting some of these goodies. There we go. Yes! More magic wand. I want more power on these fire bolts. I got the treasure. I took a little bit of damage to get it. This is it. This is the run. I want this run to be the whole episode. Made a lot of cash. More magic wand. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is getting a little hairy. I got 10 more gold. Oh dear. Bye, bull! It's become a character. There's actually one of my favorite movies is Fury. It's got Brad Pitt, Michael Pena, Shia LaBeouf, oh, what's his name? The guy who played John Bernthal. And Shia LaBeouf's character they call Bible because he's like the quasi-medic, but he's also, like, he reads the Bible all the time. He's kind of a preacher. He's always talking about God and quoting the Bible. And he's also the gunner on the tank. And just a really interesting character. I love that movie. It's in my top 10. We are going to get some level up. Base damage up, health up, or base damage up for the cross. Let's up the cross. I love that movie so much because it's a war movie that I think war movies of any kind really tread a pretty like thin line of trying to tell. What was that thing? I got the fire thing. Yes. Passes through one more enemy. Let's do. Treading a very thin line of like, how do I tell the story of war without making war seem like this cool thing? And I think that looking back on the lessons learned from like Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers and stuff, like, I don't think they tried to glorify war. But there were certainly ways in which war kind of became this... Character gains 8% more experience. Reduces weapons. I think I want that experience. That war kind of became this, like... Oh, I'm getting eaten. War kind of became this, like, proving ground for honor and glory in a way that I would hope that the producers didn't really intend. Because, like, war can be a place where that happens. Oh my gosh! We gotta get out of here, guys. We gotta... Oh! Okay, we have a little bit of a chance. War is a place where that happens, right? Like, where people really, like... Oh, I got eaten! I didn't make it. I didn't make it. Where people really sort of show how courageous they can be, but also, like, I think sometimes I want to buy Gennaro. I think I want to buy Gennaro. He's Knife Man. Yo! Knife Man is ready to go. And that... it shouldn't have to be, right? And I think one of the things that I love about bombards in a circling zone. Let's try that. One of the things about war movies is that it kind of can do that. And one of the things about Fury is it, I don't want to say refuses to do that, but it almost like can't, right? Especially because of the subject matter. People have criticized it on the grounds that it's like not the best representation of like tank warfare, and I don't really care about that. Like, so if you know anything about tank warfare in World War II, you know that like Fire One, definitely. You know that the Germans had superior tank technology, and that the United States and to a lesser extent Britain, but the United States basically made all of Britain's tanks, just capitalismed their way to victory via tanks. Shermans and what were the other tanks called? Shermans, and those were the ones that were made the most, right? They were kind of just hosses. They could like go through a lot. They had strong engines. They were fast, but they had inferior armor. They had weaker guns than the German tanks, the Panzers, Tigers, and only a handful of King Tigers were ever made. There was, if you watch Pete Plays for Grown-Ups, you know there's that whole thing with the King Tiger. Those were actually made, and they were terrifying, but they just took up too much material to be produced at scale. And also just like Panzers and Tigers were already like pretty formidable tanks on their own. So in Fury, you see the story of this tank crew, and tank crews suffered staggering losses because it was just hazardous to be in a tank. It was a death trap, and especially when you're in one that is not as good as what you're going up against. And the whole movie is just going from one moment to the next, trying to survive, trying to figure out who you are, trying to figure out what it means for you that you are caught in the most destructive conflict in the history of mankind, that you are a tool for warring powers in the most destructive conflict in the history of mankind, that you are not in charge of your own destiny, and that honor gets you nothing. Right? Like, well, I think one of the most poignant scenes is there's a lieutenant who, Brad Pitt's character is, they call him War Daddy, and he is a sergeant, so he's non-commissioned, but he's the leader of the tank crew, and he's been through the whole war, and he's got battle scars, and he's got experience, and he is still, you know, commanded by this lieutenant who is, green, and, you know, kind of, you know, just has this kind of vibe of like, oh, well, there's the guy that's going to lead us into battle. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? And then the tank column gets attacked by infantry, and there's a fire in the lieutenant's tank, and he catches on fire, and he has to do something which, you know, in the horrors of war occurs, where he, you know, he takes his own life to end the damages nearby enemies, reduces resistance to knockback and freeze. Sure? Garlic? Oh, it's like an AoE. Okay. And he takes his life rather than, you know, be killed by being on fire. And it's this moment where, like, you know that the lieutenant he doesn't have all the experience, and he doesn't really even necessarily have the respect of the office of the soldiers that he commands, but he even manages to do this kind of like one last like moment of, I don't even know how to describe it, like I was gonna say sturdy manhood, right? Like there's something sort of sick and perverted about what we are asked to think about someone who has honestly the mental and physical fortitude to be on fire and take their life to help themselves, right? That's such a kind of a thing I don't want to be cavalier about and, you know, talk about on my silly game channel, but like, can I even defeat these things? Oh man, I thought I would get tons of experience for defeating them, but I did not. But even then, it's just like, it's so what, right? Like one of the main characters kind of gets chewed out for like not being vigilant, and allowing this to happen. And then nothing happens. Nothing comes of it. It just keeps going. And I think that's part of the point of the story, which is... Ooh, I took some damage there. It's almost like in war, the war just happens, right? The war just happens, and nothing that you do matters in it until the war is over. You will be heroic, and it won't matter. Right? And that's, if that isn't war, then I don't know what is, right? Like, you will be heroic and it will not matter. Holy cow. But I think that's the message of the movie. And it's not meant to be nihilistic. I get more axes now. Yo! So many axes! I don't think the message is meant to be nihilistic. I think it is meant to be, you will be heroic. It will not matter overall, but you can do it. You must do it, right? There's this moment at the end where they're kind of like in this desperate situation, and the whole movie, Brad Pitt's character has been not hostile, but just sort of like cheekily disdainful of Shia LaBeouf's character, who's always quoting the Bible and talking about the love of the Lord and all this. And so you get the sense that Brad Pitt is like over it, right? Like he's seen too much war to take any solace in the Bible. And they're sitting there and they're waiting for like the next wave of attack or whatever. And he starts to quote 1 John. Don't love the world. I don't remember the exact quote, but it's you know, don't love the world. The world and its desires will pass away. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father's not in him. If you love the world, if you love the things of the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, the love of the Father's not in you. And Shia LaBeouf has this moment of like, he's like, yes, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. And I really like that it's not this otherworldly... I think a lot of people will attempt to talk away the horrors of the world we live in by appealing to another world, a supernatural world, a world in the afterlife, some sort of thing like that. I think that's a mistake. And I think that what is happening there is through that moment and through the quoting of that scripture. Oh, I'm taking damage. Through the quoting of that scripture, those two characters are having an incredibly unique, intimate meaningful, valuable human experience that like the movie is about. It's like, why are we fighting this war? This war is so destructive and pointless, and it maims and hurts and destroys. And yet, even in the midst of all of this carnage, we can have these beautiful moments where we connect and recognize that we don't. It's weird. We don't love the world, right? It's It's not about loving the world. It's about loving each other, or having the love of the Father, which ultimately, in John, the epistles of John. Oh, this is bad. Are gonna go on to tell us that, like, hey, the love of the Father is the love of one another. That's what's happening, right? Like, that's what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know. All that to say, you didn't sign up for PETEPLAYS Talks About Religion or whatever, but like, all that to say, I think that there's something really meaningful about this movie that says, like, look, oh, damage, I'm dead. Taking so much damage, I got caught. There's something really important about a message that says, like, it's... Kurt Vonnegut said, I think it's Kurt Vonnegut. He says, gosh darn it. He doesn't say gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, babies, you've got to be kind. And something that Michelle McNamara said that has always stuck with me, that her widower, Patton Oswalt, has said is, it's chaos, be kind. And I'm feeling that pretty acutely right now. You're probably watching this in the future, but just some bad things have happened in the world the last few days, and it's chaos. But we gosh darn it, babies, you've got to be kind. Anyway, that just kind of came out of me. I didn't know I was feeling that, but I didn't know that a silly game about vampires and fighting them and fighting giant plant zombies was going to bring that out of me. But it's chaos. Be kind. Do your best. I love y'all. See you next time on PETEPLAYS. Bye.